An investigation is underway tonight after an Aurora police officer pulled a gun on a longtime business owner and blocked him from leaving his own property. Denver 7's Lance Hernandez is joining us tonight from Colfax and Galena. Lance, the man who was held up is a fixture of the community.
Dr. P.J. Palmer tends to the refugee community here in Aurora, and we profiled him back in April. Now, he owns this building here and the nearby Mango House on Colfax. On March 1st, he was unloading equipment into this building right here when an Aurora police officer approached him with his gun drawn. The doctor says that weapon was pointed at his face. Dr. P.J. Palmer was only mildly surprised about what happened when he found an Aurora officer partially blocking this exit.
He immediately pointed a gun at me and questioned whether I even owned the building repeatedly.
What are you doing?
What did you say?
To send me a routine to...
You're on my property, leave.
This is cell phone video of the confrontation.
You're trespassing.
Palmer repeatedly told the officer to leave.
No, I'm going to figure out whose property this is first.
The gun pointed at me. It was scary, but it's not what hurt the most. What hurt the most was him questioning whether I own that property.
We reached out to Ed Obayashi, an attorney, sheriff deputy, and use of force expert. Was the officer justified in pulling his weapon?
I don't see it at that point based on the demeanor and the mannerism of the doctor, because it does appear that the doctor is acting consistently with an individual who has legitimate business on the premises.
Obayashi says the officer and the doctor could both have done a better job approaching each other in a calm manner. I also asked Metropolitan State University criminal justice professor Kevin Smith about his take on the video. He says, we don't know what happened before the video started rolling.
So I really can't say for sure one way or the other if it's racial profiling or not.
Dr. Palmer's attorney, David Lane, says courts have ruled that pulling a gun is a use of force, which is okay if an officer reasonably fears his life is in danger. Lane says seeing a brown-skinned person pulling into a garage doesn't qualify for reasonable fear. Now, attorney David Lane says what that officer should have done was simply asked if the doctor had authority to be at this building, and once he got that answer, should have turned around and left. Aurora police are looking into the case. They say that cell phone video and the officer's own body cam will be evidence in that internal affairs investigation. No timeline on how long that will take. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.